Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my 2020 planner lineup, and I didn't actually ever collect my planners, so having four, well, kind of three in a bullet journal seems like a lot, but I'll go through everything that I'm going to be using these for just really quickly right now, and we'll just start with this bottom one and kind of go through the stack. So this is an Erin Condren 8.5 by 11, and I wasn't actually going to be using this planner. I actually bought this on one of their Christmas sales, and I bought it because I was going to make stickers for the 8.5 by 11, like the Bill Do stickers. I had them for the 7 by 9 planner, but I didn't have any for the 8.5 by 11, and so I actually just bought this to size out the stickers. But then I realized I needed a place to help kind of plan and just keep track of what I'm doing with YouTube and Etsy, and this just seemed like the perfect thing for that. So I can keep it separate from like my personal planner, and everything will just be in one place, and so I think this will work really well for that. And I kind of went through this by myself and mapped out like what I'm going to put where. I'll just show you really quickly. I don't really have anything set up right now. I just have like sticky notes marking everything. I still need to put my name in here. Obviously nothing goes on these pages. I'm not doing anything with these pages. They'll just be referenced for the year if I need it. This is what I probably set up the most in here. I'm going to be keeping track of, this is mostly for Etsy because I don't make anything for YouTube, but I used my clear like month text stickers from Etsy, and I put them in here. So I made them, these are actually the same size. I'll show you how they look in the 7 by 9 too, because that's what I originally made them for, but they fit in both planners. So these, they were just kind of oversized. I kind of like this look, but they look really good in the bigger planner too. So these are both the same size. They fit in both nicely. I think I like how it kind of looks a little oversized here, but they still fit fine in the 8.5 by 11. So if you're looking at those, that's how they fit in both sizes, if you're curious. And I do have a link below to my Etsy shop if you want to get anything. But back to this, I'm just going to keep track of my income and expenses for each month. It's just, I'm kind of curious how it'll go next year, so it'll be nice to have everything on one page. Obviously, I'm keeping track of it right now, but it's all in like a file folder. So this will just keep everything out, and so I can look at it throughout the year, and it'll be a lot easier to keep track of if I just want to look back. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this note page yet. I haven't really figured that out. I put sticky notes for these. This will kind of be a brain dump. I always have ideas for stickers or YouTube videos, and I write them down either in my bullet journal or just on a note or something. And I'd like to keep all the anything that has to do with Etsy or YouTube that's on my mind that I need to keep track of, just throw it right here. This will kind of be like a messy page for that. And this, I went and did put whiteout on all the birthdays, so you can't see the birthdays text anymore, because I don't really need to keep track of birthdays for Etsy or YouTube. But I was going to put any major events that are happening for the month, like in January. We're going to India, so actually my Etsy shop's going to be closed towards the end of January. So that I'd put in here, just anything that would affect YouTube or Etsy. I am planning on using this for the goals. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing 4 goals each month, but a couple goals at least. And I don't know what I'm using this for. This, I'm going to keep track of how many pages I print, because it's kind of been increasing each month. And I use HP ink, so it just kind of, I'm trying to figure out which plan would be best for me. And then I might keep track of the number of orders as we go here, like a habit tracker almost kind of, but I'm not sure. So that's kind of what that is. And then the last thing, or almost last thing, this I'm going to keep track of all my YouTube uploads, and I'm going to kind of categorize them and highlight them so I can kind of just glance at this and see what I uploaded for the month. And then I'm going to keep track of how many Etsy orders I get on each day. And the last thing, I'm just going to keep track of expenses, like write them all down here, just so I have a list, and then I'll have the price. So this will be like where I keep all my expenses that I did for the month for Etsy or YouTube. So that's my first planner, the 8.5 by 11. I believe that's what this is. It's the bigger size deluxe monthly. Yeah, she didn't put the size, but yeah. So the 8.5 by 11 deluxe monthly planner from Erin Condren. If you do want an Erin Condren planner, I also have a link below for that, and you get $10 off your first order. I also get $10 credit to use at Erin Condren if you do buy, so that kind of benefits both of us, which is cool. All right, this is my 2020 budget planner. I'm not really going to go through this. I'll put a link above for the video that I did going through this. It basically is for all my financial, mostly personal financial things that I'm doing all through 2020. I probably will put my Etsy stuff in it. Basically, all my financial things are going in here. So this is like my financial planner. So that's all this is. All right, and this last planner, so I'm going all out Erin Condren next year, apparently. So this is the first planner I actually got from Erin Condren, and I'm still going to be using this like I normally do. It's basically just my everyday planner, and I usually use it for mainly schedules, my to-do lists. This is the horizontal. I've been using it since this past July. It's 1.5 years, so it goes through all of December. So I'm going to keep using it kind of like I have in previous videos. But I've decided to get rid of my passion planner for January right now. It just wasn't working for me. I tried it and I was really excited about it when I got it. But it just, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. So right now it's going to go on a shelf, and it is undated, so I'm not going to completely get rid of it. I may come back to it later, but right now I think these 3 Erin Condren planners are going to be what I need. That was mainly for like day-to-day things too, and it had an hourly layout, but I just didn't like it. Honestly, I wasn't looking at it as much, and I was going back to this. So I don't really think I'm going to go through this too much, but it's just going to be my personal planner that I'll schedule my day-to-day things in. And this will be what I do some plan with me's in. I'm not sure if I'll decorate it a little more next year or what, but I'm definitely keeping this as my main planner for my day-to-day life. And then one more thing I wanted to show, so not really show, but I am using this. This is my bullet journal, and I got probably have about a little more than half left in here. This I just use to write all random notes or anything that I need to do, or that's on my head or that's in my head. Basically, so I don't have everything all over the place. It's just all in one place, and I can come back to my notes anytime, and I cross stuff off as I go. So I'll just kind of give you a quick idea. This is actually when I was using this as a daily planner too, and I'm obviously not doing that anymore since I have my other planner to do that in. But it's just like if I need a place to write a bunch of notes, I was trying to find planners, what ones I like. So I was just researching planners, and I just put like all the notes in here. So I just have everything in one place for those things. All right, so those are my planners. But before we get going, I wanted to show you, I did want to go through this really quickly. The notes pages on this for my budget planner, I made some stickers, and I'm going to start using these. Actually, I set it up a sample page back here to make sure everything looked good. So here's what it looks like. What I'm going to do, since I like budgeting out by paycheck, I put paycheck 1 up here. I made a header. So here's the stickers. So I kind of made these for February, but since they don't have the month on it, obviously you can use it whatever month you want. But I'm going to use these stickers for February, and these are going to be up on Etsy. They should be up right now. And I made them paycheck 1 through 5, depending on if you get paid weekly and you want to do it weekly, or you can just do paycheck 1 and 2, which is normally what we do because we get paid bi-weekly. So it's usually 2 times a month. So I'll be using paycheck 1 and a paycheck 2. I have 2 of these paychecks ones right now, but I have paycheck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you can get. And I also printed out a February budget sheet for people who just like doing one paycheck for the month, or one budget for the month. And instead of it's all the same, it just says the text is just different up here. It says February budget. So I have both of these on Etsy, and I also have the header for February that looks like this, that kind of matches. The text is a little different, but everything else is the same. And that has these 2 stickers up top and then 2 small ones at the bottom. And these kits come with the thick washi on top with the text on the washi, and then these 4 little strips with text on them. It says income expected, actual, and then the plus minus, and then totals, expenses, same thing, totals, and then it comes with a thin washi. That's what you get with this kit. So I just wanted to show you that. And I also wanted to let you know that I'm going to be putting those on for both 7x9 planners and 8.5x11s. I'm going to be trying to do both from now on since I have both and I can size them for both sizes for the Erin Condren planners. And I also have the Bill Do stickers up that are for both planners. So if you have an 8.5x11 now and you haven't been to my shop since I updated that, I do have that size now, and I'm trying to update, so I put get everything sized for both planners. I hope you all have a great 2020, and let me know if you have any planners, any new planners you're trying. I liked the Passion Planner idea, like goals, but I just, for some reason, I just didn't get into the Passion Planner, the setup they did it. But I saw another YouTuber, her name is Cindy, I forget her last name, it's kind of long, it's like it has 2 last names, but she uses, I think it's called like the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets planner or something like that, and I wanted to look into that. It's kind of like a workbook almost, like it has like you fill out worksheets almost inside the planner, and that looked really interesting, and that looked more like something that I would like, so I might try that. I'm not going to be buying that right now because I feel like I have enough right now to work with. I can put my goals in some of these planners, but that looked really interesting, and I may be starting that. If any of you have ever used that planner, if you could let me know in the comments what you think about it, I'd appreciate it so I can keep researching that. I hope you all had a great New Year's. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down there. Bye!